Hello, my Empathic Crow friends. It's Rebecca. If you have watched my videos, you know I'm not incredibly good at doing short videos, but we are going to try because I feel like this message needs to get out to multiple people. It did come from a reading that I did earlier in the day, which was supposed to be a tarot reading, but I'm an intuitive reader. I go with the flow. I use whatever clairs are coming to me, however Spirit wants to deliver information. I start out with what I call my initial impressions or a tap-in. And so I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. I have, and I'm not going to leave this up too long because this information is for this person. But I write down the date, the time, what type of reading it is, how long it is, if there's any questions, if it's general reading, anything like that, who is the attendee. And then I write down stones that come to me, the decks that are coming to me, and any initial impressions. And usually the initial impressions are not as long as what came through for this person. But it just so happened that there was a family member who wanted so much to apologize to this person, and I feel honored to have been the vessel or space that was able to provide this connection. And so I'm going to read a little bit of what the Spirit told me. And this is information I sent to the client before we even did the reading, because I was like, we're booked for a 30-minute and this is going to be a lot to process. So I wanted to get this to you ahead of time. And I'm really glad I did, because it really reinforced what I was saying, and that these words were down before the session, even the physical aspects and personality and everything that he was giving me. But it feels like this message is something that others need to hear. Kind of if you go to a group reading, sometimes you may not be the person chosen for a specific reading, but you may get a message from something that's said while you're there. So the important pieces of this message. The male said, "I'm sorry. I didn't know how to show you love. I did not know what to say. If you could see the way I can see you now, you would." And he made me put this in capital letters. "Never doubt yourself or your worth." And it felt like a father or grandfather figure, definitely a male energy coming in. And he said, "I thought I was protecting you by teaching you how to live right." And he had me put that in quotes. "I now know that there is no right way, just to love and be loved." It was such an amazing reading, and somebody needs to hear that. So I hope it's helpful. Take care. Good night.